Hi everyone, in this video we are going to discuss the very next topic, intermediate languages, and the most commonly used intermediate representations are syntax tree, postfix notation, tree address code and direct acyclic graph. And in the previous videos I have already explained the syntax tree and postfix notation, and in this video we are going to give more focus to the topic tree address code. And as the name suggests, this tree address code, there should be at most three addresses are used to represent any statement. And suppose a statement is of the form A is equal to B OPC. Here A, B, C are the operands and this OP it stands for operator. And next let's discuss the types of tree address statements, and it can be of assignment statements, assignment instructions, unconditional jump, conditional jump, copy statements, and procedural call and return statements, then indexed assignments and address and pointer assignments. And you can see the format of this in this session. And now I will make it clear for you guys through an example. That is, we have to generate the tree address code for the expression A equal to B star C plus B star C. Here this unary minus has the higher priority, so we have to assign that minus C to a temporary variable T1. Then we have to calculate this expression, that is B star minus C. So minus C is in T1, so we can write it as B star T1 and it is assigned to T2. Now we have to assign this unary minus of C to a temporary variable T3, and then B star T3 to T4. Then we have to add the two together, that is T2 plus T4, and that is assigned to T5. And finally T5 has to be assigned to a variable A. That is the tree address code corresponding to this expression, and you should have to keep in mind that there must be at most three addresses in the case of this tree address code. And that's all for that expression. Now we are going to discuss the implementation of tree address statements, and it is basically of quadruples, triples and indirect triples. And we will have a short intro about this. What does this quadruple, triple and indirect triple means? In the case of quadruples, there are four fields, that is an operator field, argument 1, argument 2 and the result. Suppose an expression is of the form x is equal to y op z. Y is assigned to argument 1, z is in argument 2 and x is in result. And now in the case of triples and indirect triples, in the case of triples there are three fields, that is operator, argument 1 and argument 2, and the result it is cancelled over here. And we make use of some references to the instructions in this case of triples. And in the case of indirect triples we use some additional instructional arrays, and I will make it clear for you guys through an example. That is, we have to find the quadruple, triple and indirect triple for the expression a plus b star c by e power f plus b star a. In this case, first of all, we have to generate the tree address code, and you know that this has a higher priority, so we have to assign that e power f to a temporary variable t1. Then we have to do the multiplication, that is b star c, and that is assigned to a temporary variable t2. Then we have to divide this 2, that is t2 divided by t1, that is assigned to t3. Then we have to assign this b star a to t4. Then we have to add a plus this result, that is a plus t3, that is assigned to t5. And finally we have to add this session and this session together, that is t5 plus t4 and is assigned to t6. Now we have to represent it as quadruple, triple and indirect triple. In the case of quadruple, it is very easy, that is there are four fields, operator, argument 1, argument 2 and result. That is this power symbol, that is operator over here. Argument 1 is E and argument 2 is F, and the result is in T1, and that is at location 0. And here in this case, this star it is the operator, and B it is argument 1, C it is argument 2, and the result is in T2. And similarly you have to write all these things in these columns, and that is very simple. And in the case of triple, instead of those T2, T1, T3, T5 and T4, we write that locations, that is that other representations we will use. That is, for example, this first row and second row will be similar in the case of these triples, and in the third case T2. T2 that is in location 1, so we will write 1 instead of T2, and T1 is in location 0, so we use 0 instead of that T1. And the result column fully we avoided that. And in the case of this fourth row it is similar, and in the case of fifth row T3 that is in location 2, so that 2 is written over here. Then in the case of T5 and T4, T5 is in location 4 and T4 T5 it is in location 4 and T4 it is in location 3. So 4 and 3 we wrote over here. And that's all about the triple representation. And in the case of indirect triple, we use the same locations and some numbers in that case. And that's all about this quadruples, triples and indirect triples. And in the coming video we will discuss about direct acyclic graph. And that's all for today. Stay tuned. Thank you.